unsealed. We have new information about a former Oak Creek High School teacher who's charged with sexually assaulting a student. Milwaukee County prosecutors charged Rachel Goodall in July. In June, Fox 6 filed an open records request with her former employer for her personnel file. She sued the district to block that release, arguing it could impede her right to a fair trial. But late last year, a judge ordered that file to be released. Sam Kramer has been on this case from the beginning. He's live in the newsroom with the latest developments tonight. Sam, a lot to tell us.
Yeah, hi there, Ted. We filed that open records request to learn what happened and see how the school district handled this situation. The investigation we received shows Goodall lied to the district almost a dozen times. Still, the district helped her through a suspension.
It's Friday, December 2nd, 2022. Class is done for the day at Oak Creek High School, and a surveillance camera shows Rachel Goodall leave her 9th grade center classroom wearing a sweatshirt and pants. Goodall returns almost an hour later wearing a dress. She heads into her classroom with a student and shuts the door. A member of the cleaning crew comes by and unlocks the door around 20 minutes later. In all, they're in the classroom for 53 minutes before cameras show them walk to the gym to watch a JV basketball game. You can see how other students react when the pair walks in and sits together outside the student section. Goodall and the student leave the gym together and go their separate ways. Almost 2 weeks later, the Oak Creek Franklin Joint School District begins its investigation. The 19-page report says Goodall lied almost a dozen times, like when she told the district's human resources director she only talked to the student named here under the pseudonym SS in passing. Later, the report says the administration believes Goodall's reputation is forever tarnished, but that investigators will accommodate her and allow her to return after they concluded she didn't have sex with the student. In January 2023, they suspend her for 10 days at first. Instead of a consecutive suspension, the district decides to scatter the days in an attempt to limit the impact on any one paycheck. But Goodall only served 4 days after the superintendent reduced her punishment.
Now, Oak Creek police were aware of the allegations in January, but only began its formal investigation in May after a teacher heard the student say he had sex with a teacher. Goodall is due back in court this month. Her trial begins in April. Live in the newsroom, Sam Kramer, Fox 6 News.
So many questions. I only have time for one. Why did the suspension go from 10 to 4? Was that made clear in the documents?
So the district gave her an option of 10 to 5 days, and they wanted her to come clean to the district if she actually sat down and talked with them, which it appears she did with the superintendent just before that letter in which he reduced it. So she had to have said something. The superintendent said he was encouraged. She could get right back on the right track, but obviously criminal charges would indicate something else.
Sam Kramer in the newsroom tonight. Thank you for the update.